Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. First of all, thank you for everyone to be here and watching my video. Still, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and follow for more updates. So let us start today's session with the new topic, quadratic equation. It's very important topic for NCERT and CBSE levels. So let's go with the topic quadratic equation. First of all, quadratic equation. In before classes you may learn like quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial meaning a polynomial having degrees 2. So let us write a general form ax square plus bx plus c. So this is called as quadratic polynomial. So when it is called as an equation, if a polynomial expression is equating to 0, that is called as equation. So if I write like ax square plus bx plus c equating to 0, this is called as quadratic equation in variable of x. Here is the condition, a is not equal to 0. So what happens if a is equal to 0? Suppose I'll replace a equal to 0 in the equation. So if a equal to 0, the condition is what? 0 into x square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So coefficient of any variable is 0, then term will be eliminated. So this term will eliminated. So bx plus c equal to 0. Observe carefully here, x square term is not there. So here we have x term only. So what is the degree of x? Only 1. So when degree is 1 for any equation, it is called as what? Linear equation. That's why we have to say that a must not equal to 0. If a equal to 0, the quadratic equation becomes linear equation. The condition is a not equal to 0. That's very important. We have to keep an idea while discussing about quadratic equation. And a comma b comma c are belongs to real numbers. Okay, this is a general format we can say. Some types of quadratic equations. In quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c. First one, pure quadratic equation. What is meant by pure quadratic equation? If b is 0 in the general form of quadratic equation, if b equal to 0, then what about the quadratic equation will change? Ax square plus c equal to 0. This is called as pure quadratic equation. We will write an example. 4x square minus 5 equal to 0. Here you can observe clearly x term is missing. If it is missing in a quadratic equation, it is called as pure quadratic equation. Come to the second type, monic quadratic equation. Monic means very simple. In general form of quadratic equation, if a is equal to 1, if a equal to 1, means we can say that coefficient of x square is equal to 1, we can conclude that it is called as monic quadratic equation. General example, x square plus 4x some 7 equal to 0. Here you can identify the coefficient of x square is 1. So that means monic quadratic equation. Next, complete. Complete means the name itself saying that all possible terms exist in a quadratic equation, that is called as complete quadratic equation. Simple example, 4x square plus 8x plus 9 equal to 0. So this is, you can identify here all possible terms of the quadratic format having. So that is comes under complete quadratic equation. So next, fourth type, we have incomplete. So incomplete quadratic equation, very simple. Incomplete means any one term missing, but we have to very clear here, a term should not be missed. Means coefficient of x square should not be 0, we said no, that is a condition actually. If it is 0, so it is becomes a linear equation, that should not be 0. So we can say that either ax square plus c equal to 0 is called as incomplete, otherwise ax square plus bx equal to 0. Observe in the first equation I written x term is missing. In the second equation I written as constant is missing. So these two we can identify it's not a completely having all possible terms. That's why it's called as incomplete quadratic equation. General example I can write 4x square plus some 9 equal to 0. Here x term is missing, and some other example 4x square plus 9x is equal to 0. Here constant is missing. Let's look into some different forms of quadratic equation. What are the possible ways? So for the quadratic equations will be, so first one, all terms are positive. So ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Here you identify all the terms having only positive symbol. So second possibility, ax square plus bx minus c equal to 0. So ax square is positive, bx is also positive, but c is negative. So the second possibility. And third possibility, ax square minus bx plus c equal to 0. Middle term is negative. And the fourth possibility, ax square minus bx minus c equal to 0. These four only we have possibilities of quadratic formats. So we can also say that minus ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. This is also we have a format, you may think, but it's very simple. You can identify equal symbol is there. If I take minus 1 common in each and every term, so this will becomes a positive, ax square minus bx, and here it is minus c is equal to 0. Minus 1 is multiplied, you can able to send to the other right hand side, that will becomes 0, ax square minus bx minus c equal to 0. Identify, this is one of the format of these four examples. So other than these four, any one you can write means, so again we can convert into these four formats only. Look some examples about these formats with the numericals, not with variables. So I'll write like 2x square plus 5x plus 3 equal to 0. And second example, we have negative at the constant. So same 2x square minus plus 4x minus 7 equal to 0. And the third example, 2x square, so we will go with another coefficient, 3x square minus 6x plus 4 equal to 0. And the fourth one, x square minus 5x minus 6 is equal to 0. So let us look into some examples how to solve a quadratic equations. There are many methods we have. So first method is factorization method, and second method is completing square method, and third method using formula. So we'll go with the basic method, solving of quadratic equation by factorization method. So let us look some examples how to solve a quadratic equation. So basic first one, all terms are positives. So x square plus 7x plus 10 equal to 0 by comparison of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Here x square is called as first term, 7x is called as middle term, and 10 is called as either constant or last term. Here first step we have to identify, we have to multiply coefficient of x square into constant. So a is multiplied to c. Here all terms are positives. A into c will get a positive. Remember, it's a very important condition. If a into c is positive, we have to add the factors. What we have to do? Add the factors. So observe that, apply the same condition in a example. Here what we have, a is 1. 1 into 10, it's definitely gives positive. So what are the factors of 10? We have to write with the factors. So you write that factors of 10, 2 5s are 10. There are two conditions for addition. Both should be negative negative and positive positive. In these two conditions we can add. So I'll consider first negative negative. So that will be added only. Add only. But our requirement is positive 7. But here we will get it as minus 7. Then we will change the possibility. This possibility is wrong assumption. So we will change the possibility. So I will take it as plus plus. When it is both having plus and plus, that will be satisfy the required condition addition. So apply that with a variable 2x and 5x. That is added will get as plus 7x. That is only called as middle term. So this is called as splitting the middle term. So this method is called as splitting the middle term for our required factors. So we'll write as x square. If I write 2x is first or 5x is first. So 2x plus 5x plus 10 equal to 0. In the first two terms we can identify clearly x variable is a commonly we have. So you take common for the first two terms. In x square, x taken out, x will be pending plus. What is pending in 2x means only 2 pending. Why? Because already x is taken out. Next, take 5 common. So remaining is x plus 2 equal to 0. So here we should be very careful. In the first bracket what you got x plus 2. In the second bracket also we should get the same number x plus 2. Then only it will be correct. Further step is possible. If not, if you are taking like simply any other variable, any other constant. Suppose 1 is taken. So it will be 5x plus 10. So further step is cannot be proceeded. So that's why should be very careful of taking the common number. In both the numbers should be same, x plus 2, here also x plus 2. Then only further step is possible. Take again x plus 2. So x plus 2 taken out means what is pending here? X is pending. Next plus 5 is pending is equal to 0. Remember, when the product is equal to 0, either first one is equal to 0 or second one equal to 0. What is the first one? X plus 2, where x plus 2 equal to 0. Otherwise, x plus 5 equal to 0. Why? Because it's very simple. If I say that a into b equal to 0, must be 0. Then whether a is equal to 0 or whether b equal to 0. Why it is? Very simple. 1 into 0 will be 0. Or 2 into 0 into 1 or 0 into some other number 3 equal to 0. If I say that 1 into 3, it will be never 0, right? So that's why we have to say when product is equal to 0, either first one equal to 0 or second one equal to 0. From this, where x is equal to what? We'll get as minus 2. Here, we'll get it as minus 5. So, x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to minus 5 are called as zeros of the quadratic equation or solutions of the quadratic equation or roots of the quadratic equation. Look at the second example, which is second type. Ax square minus bx plus c. Here you can identify clearly a is positive, c is positive, b is negative. Here also same method. First we have to multiply coefficient of x square with the constant. So that you multiply will get definitely positive value. And then after, if it is positive value, add the factors. That's the concept. So apply the same concept for the example with having numericals. So first what we do, coefficient of x square, that is 2 and the constant is 10. Very simple, multiply will get definitely positive. So whatever the resultant, that is not a matter. So 2 into 10, 20 or whatever it will be. So no need to multiply. Without multiply also we can do the splitting method. So next, so if we are positive, we have to add the factor. That you have to keep an idea. That you write the steps. Next, 2 and 10. If I add directly, we'll get 12. But here our requirement is minus 9. So that possibility is wrong. That assumption is absolutely wrong. So again, I will go with 10 factors. What are the factors of 10? 2 into 5. To find the requirement, we can use these three numbers together. So I'll use that 2 into 5 are already 10. So that example already we checked, it is wrong assumption. So I will take it as 2 and 2 is one pair and 5 is another pair. So 2 2s are 4 and 1 5s are 5. There are two possibilities of addition we discussed already. So one is positive positive, then addition will come as 9. That is positive 9. But our requirement is minus 9. So that assumption is also wrong. So go with another assumption, that is minus 4 minus 5. That will give minus 9. Observe here, so minus 9 is a requirement. So that's a absolutely correct way of assumption. So you take 2x square, we can write minus 4x here and usually minus 5x plus 10 equal to 0. In the first two terms, what we can take common? Here 2 table we can able to take common as well as x also. So that we take 2x taking common, x minus 2 is pending. So minus 5 taking common, now x minus 2 again, that equal to 0. Again further step, x minus 2 taken common, what will be the pending? In the left side 2x is pending, in the right side only 5 is pending, that equal to 0. So next, in our product is 0, either first one equal to 0, otherwise second one equal to 0. From the first one what we get? X is equal to plus 2. And the second one 2x is equal to positive 5, x is equal to 5 by 2. So observe carefully, here x is equal to 2 got and x is equal to 5 by 2 got. So we can conclude one thing here, when a into c is positive. In the previous example also we got the values as negative comma negative. Okay, so that thing we have to identify here. When a into c is positive, if a into c is positive, middle term is negative, both the roots are positive. We can say that both roots are positive comma positive. And before example what we did, same example, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Here all are positive. So observe that previous, if you are not observed, again watch carefully. So if a into c is positive and middle term b is positive, what we got? The roots, both roots are negative and negative. So that's the conclusion. Let us look into third type of an example, ax square plus bx minus c. Here a and b are positive and c is negative. So we'll go with the normal procedure. So step by step, same procedure we can apply for all the types of quadratic equation. So first what we do, a into constant, means coefficient of x square into constant, a is positive, c is negative. So what is the resultant we can expect? The negative only. So here we have to note it down one thing, if a into c is negative, we have to subtract the roots. So subtract the factors, we can say, subtract it. So the same condition apply for the numerical example, x square plus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. Step 1, what we have to do, coefficient of x square is 1 into minus 10. So absolutely it is negative, whatever the value, it is negative. So what we have to identify, subtract the factors. So subtract it, write the subtracted. So 1 and 10. So subtract it now, we will get as minus 9 or otherwise positive 9. But our requirement is plus 3. So that we have to identify, that you split the factors for 10 as 2 5s are 10. By using of 2 and 5, we can make it as 3 by subtracting the 1 each other. So minus 2 plus 3, we will get it as plus 3. So definitely the possibility is correct way. So otherwise, if it is negative, what we have to do? So the other possibility will come. So plus 2 minus 5 will be there, that will use minus 9. So that possibility, when it is middle term is negative, will go. This possibility is not required here, so I'll erase it. So same terms you write here, x square minus 2x plus 5x minus 10 equal to 0. Observe the middle number, we are splitting into minus 2 and plus 5. Okay, so in first two terms, we can take x common, x minus 2. The next two terms, plus 5 you can take it as common, so x minus 2 again, that equal to 0. Again, x minus 2 taken out, what is pending? X plus 5 is pending, that is equal to 0. In any product is 0, as before we discussed, either first one equal to 0 and the second one equal to 0. From here x is equal to 2, here x is equal to minus 5. Observe carefully here one condition, if a is positive, b is positive, c is negative. What are the roots we got? One is positive, one is negative. That's the conclusion we can do here. If a and b, c are different signs, so a into c will get it as negative and middle term b is positive. If b is positive, one root is positive, one root is negative. that we can say that small number is positive. Small will be positive number and the big, so greater is negative factor. So don't think like minus 5 is smaller than minus 2. That's I am saying like numbers before without magnitude, without sign of a numbers. 2 is small number and 5 is a greater number. That's I am saying. If when A and C is negative and the B is positive, middle term is positive, so we can expect that one small is positive number as a root and the greater number is negative as a root. So that is the conclusion. So let us look into the fourth type of quadratic equation, ax square minus bx minus c. The first and last term is product we have to do. The same step we have to apply in it. So a into minus c will use negative definitely. And if it is negative, we got a into c, we have to do what? Subtracting the factors. Subtract the factors. Same thing apply here in a requirement. 1 into minus 10 will give negative. So factors of 1 and 10 will not give minus 3 directly. So we have to split the factors and remember we have to subtract the factors. So 2 5s are 10. And again we do what? Subtracting the factors. Subtracting now, there are two possibilities. One is positive here and negative here. Otherwise negative here, positive here. So in these two conditions, here will use positive 3. But here will use minus 3 in the resultant. So which is our requirement? Minus 3 is our requirement. So this is the correct assumption, this is wrong assumption. So go and substitute the values with the variables. X square plus 2x minus 5x minus 10 equal to 0. Before in the previous example what we considered, x square plus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. The same example I have taken with different signs. X square minus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. So what is the change we will get? At last I will conclude. So carefully listen. In these two terms, so I am splitting the minus 3 as plus 2 minus 5. So take x example, x common, x plus 2 is pending. Minus 5 taken common, x plus 2 is pending. Why? Because here already minus is there. Already taken minus out. That will be positive will come. Why? Because minus into minus is equal to plus will come. And minus into plus is equal to minus will come. If I take minus out, plus will be remaining. Again x plus 2 taken out. X plus 2 taken out. What is pending? Here x pending, minus 5 is pending, that equal to 0. As we know, product is of two numbers equal to 0. So either first one equal to 0, otherwise second one equal to 0. So in this, x will get it as what? Minus 2. Here x is equal to positive 5. So clearly observe that here also, if a into c is negative, roots we got to one is negative, one is positive. Before condition also, one is positive, one is negative we got. But one thing we can identify, the small number 2 is negative and 5 is a big number or greater number, it's positive. Before condition, small number is positive, greater number is negative we got it. Similarly, I will write the condition, carefully listen. If a into c, if condition is if a into c is negative and the middle number b is negative, b is also negative, both roots are one is positive and one negative. So what is a positive number, what is a negative number? Now if b is negative having, so small number is negative, small number is negative and greater number is positive. Before, in the previous example, you can identify if b is positive now, it is the reverse of this process. Small number is positive and the greater number is negative will come. I hope you can understand the concept clearly and follow for the more updates and support my channel. Thank you everyone.